pork chop is just a pork chop, right? Well, actually not. In fact, there are 3 different cuts of chops: the rib chop, the loin chop, and the sirloin chop. Each of the 3 cuts comes from the pork loin, which is the tender strip of meat that runs from the pig's shoulder back to its hip. A whole bone-in pork loin contains the loin meat, the tenderloin, and the baby back ribs. Pork rib chops originate in the center of the loin. A layer of fat runs along the outside edge of the chop. Rib chops are relatively tender and juicy. It's now common to see double-cut pork chops. These are usually rib chops that are approximately 2 inches thick and include a rib. Since they're so thick, they don't dry out as easily when cooking. You can also purchase boneless chops, which come from the center of the loin like the rib chop, but that have the ribs and the bones removed. A double-cut boneless chop that's sliced horizontally and opened up is called a butterfly chop. Butterfly chops can be stuffed with your favorite filling before grilling for an awesome presentation. Pork loin chops originate further back towards the hip, just behind the rib chops. They have a characteristic T-bone shape. The T-bone separates loin meat on one side and tenderloin meat on the other, smaller side. They generally have less fat than the rib chops, but are rich in flavor. The sirloin chops are located all the way at the back of the loin, behind the loin chops. They contain some hip bone and backbone, along with some loin meat and tenderloin meat. Pork is not given a USDA quality grade like beef. When buying pork, look for meat that is firm to the touch and grayish pink in color. Fresh chops can be refrigerated for 2 to 3 days or well wrapped and frozen for up to 6 months.
For more delicious barbecue recipes, visit summerkitchen.tv.